Good morning, Madison Community Church. Super excited to have you here. Jason and I, we couldn't make it, but we have got a special guest that hopefully, and I know he is going to cause our hearts to stir. He is going to encourage us, and he's going to just share a little bit about his story and his ministry that he has here in Madison County and in Richmond. You see, last week we talked about Jesus feeding the 5,000 and how he took a little and there was a lot. You see, there was a little given and there was so much left over. In fact, 12 baskets were left over by just people being faithful. You see, we talked about if you see a need, make sure that you take action. And oftentimes we see things locally and not to dismiss it, to actually step up and be the difference. You see, we're called to be the hands and feet of Jesus. And with that, each and every single one of us has a different calling that is unique to our individual life. You see, we can't go throughout life and compare and look at what everybody else is doing and try to figure it out. You know, I've had a hard time sometimes as I notice and see ministries that people have and the difference that people are making. And I sit back and I don't see myself doing it that way, or that I'm not involved in the things that they're involved in. But you see, each and every single one of us has a calling. And we've been called to do something. And really, a calling is nothing more than just where our passions and talents, they intersect. You see, if you're passionate about something and you don't have the talents, it's going to be tough. And vice versa, if you have the talents but you don't have the passion, you know you're going to be able to do it for a while, but eventually you're going to burn out. And that's why I'm super excited to introduce Anthony Lowry. Anthony Lowry, he runs God's Outreach here in Madison County, and it's a food bank. It's an organization that feeds roughly 1,500 families every single month. Just this week I was in and I spoke to Anthony's daughter, and she said that recently they've taken on another school and several more students with their backpack program, with giving students food to take home on the weekends. You see, a lot of the children in Madison County, they leave school on Friday afternoon and they may not eat again till Monday morning. And so God's Outreach has stepped up and provided food, and the schools distribute that food to the students. Typically, I know at several schools on a bi-weekly basis. But what caught my attention and made me think about that was the fact that she said, you know, we may not have the funds right now, or we may not have the food coming in, but we've always seen that if we step up and we take action, God will be faithful. So with that, give a warm welcome to Anthony Lowry.